Hiya Luke, great session, great working with you again the other day, and things without a doubt are coming on nicely. The club from down the line at P6 is in a much better condition. Still needs improvement, and we were talking about reasons why the club now is getting in behind you a little bit too much. Previously it was to do with dramatic drop of the hands, right elbow getting behind us, etc, etc. Now it's a little bit more to do with what accumulator 2 is doing. The transition from the top is much better, but you can see accumulator 2 getting unloaded very, very quickly. When that happens, the club will approach the ball a little bit too much from the inside, a little bit too shallow. We need to get P6 tidied up, so we need this left arm to be more advanced, and overall we just want the circumference of the swing to be a little bit tighter. Now, remember what we said, P6 is always going to happen. The shaft will always reach parallel to the ground during the downswing. If we uncock the wrists too soon, the shaft reaches parallel to the ground earlier, and the left arm hasn't had a chance to get into that advanced position. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on the exact opposite, and the feeling is from P4 to P7 you maintain accumulator 2 all the way down. You can see now, because we're unhinging the wrist 0, the shaft reaches parallel to the ground later, and the left arm is much more advanced coming into that P6 position. Now as you do that, remember to keep the upper axis stable. You're a lot better at doing this towards the end of your session than you were at the start of the session, but you can see from the top, just put a line there to the right side of your head, there is still a little bit of a translation forward and down. So ideally we want to just tidy this up and do it around a fixed point. But you can see there the drill is making you do the exact opposite of what you would normally do. So normally you would start to unload 2 very early, so the shaft of the club reaches parallel too soon. Whereas with the drill, the 0 uncocking of the wrists, that also encourages a little bit better lower body movement in your case as well. So that's an added advantage of this drill. So this drill is going to help you in a number of ways. Also gets that right shoulder working down and around rather than just down. There is a tendency in your case when you're swinging at your worst for that right shoulder to just work down. So rather than working in a circle down and around on a tilted angle, it just starts to work down. There is no around, which in turn gets the club dramatically in behind you. That's more apparent with driver than it is with your irons. So plenty of work on the drill that you see here on the bottom right. The progression during your session was great. You're starting to get some compression on the golf ball and certainly controlling the curve and starting direction much better than you were. So great to see. Nice to see you back with a little bit of enthusiasm. I know it's been a tough time for you, trying to get your head around what changes you need to make, but you're on the right road and you just got to keep working things in. Good luck with it and see you soon.